Alex, you mentioned Harvard and the the whole tribulations they're going through at the moment. Part of that is President Trump and Marco Rubio saying, "Hey, the foreign students things is too much." A recent report in the Wall Street Journal says that at Harvard, Harvard is one of the top places that the Chi-Coms send their future leaders. Even so much so that Xi Jinping sent his daughter there when he was the second in command, and then she graduated after he took power. It feels like all of the turmoil around Harvard, the libs are saying, oh, they're just picking on people that don't agree with them. I don't know. With this kind of report and showing that the Chinese Communist Party is actively sending people here to get educated in America and then take it back and then be a part of our biggest adversary, it seems fairly reasonable, I feel like.
I don't understand how somebody could be so naive to think that people wouldn't want to send their kids to the number one school in the world, Harvard. I mean, so obviously it's going to be an international school. So the idea that international students are going to want to go there, I mean, it's just, if you don't understand that concept, then, you're kind of slow, or, really, I don't know how else to describe it, because this is the problem though, too, with Harvard. It's ultra competitive. The only people that get in there are, like you said, basically these international foreign students. And that's why I really don't like these Ivy League schools, elite schools. And any American citizen that could get into Harvard could get a full ride scholarship to any state school, any
Totally.
awesome state school in the country. So I'm kind of against these Ivy League elite schools like that. I wouldn't want to send my kid to Harvard if you're
Oh,
asking me.
yeah, I think it would actually be a net negative on your kid's overall future. Chloe, this I think is interesting too. Harvard obviously says, "Well, no, we welcome everybody," but a lot of the elite schools love international students. Now, personally, I don't know a single person that paid the full actual freight for college. People get in-state tuition reductions, they get scholarships for different things. Sometimes it may be minimal. International students pay 100% of the tuition, and I have to believe that that factors into the school's decision to take more international students and be super bullish on international students, right? I mean, that just makes sense. It seems like a money and a greed thing to me.
Well, honestly, I would wonder where the money is coming from to send them there from these foreign countries as well. Because honestly, I find it very interesting. The Chinese, and in particular, I think have a very high standard. We've seen where they're ranking in the world as far as education goes, also as far as art and entertainment and culture. They value things like classical music, for example, and it's interesting to see their students being sent over here to Harvard and one of the top schools in the U.S. While our students, we're making sure that they're learning all about the LGBTQ agenda and transgender furry time in their college campuses. So, I mean, not that Harvard is woke. I think it's just interesting, though. I mean, where is the funding coming from to send them there? I think it's, of course, a money thing. You always follow the money, you'll find out where people are headed, what their intentions are. But I think that it's very interesting. Two things. One, why are we're prioritizing our enemies' education over our own,
Yeah.
I guess, citizens? And also, where is that money coming from?
Yeah, no, the prioritizing foreign adversaries education seems really ridiculous. I want to get to this really quick before we have to take a break. Alex, I know you were devastated when you were not cast as a dwarf in Snow White because they chose to opt out of to use AI or to use a CGI. I know that was really heartbreaking for you. So therefore, you didn't see the movie. Everybody else on the planet did see the Snow White movie, and everyone loved it. Of course, I'm kidding. It bombed at the box office. Alex, Disney's now saying they're going to do the fourth round of layoffs in 10 months. Many of it coming from their TV and film department. Is this a win? Have we won? Are we at least winning?
I mean, I would say so. What is this cliche? Go woke, get broke. And they are going a little broke, but I don't understand how Disney could lose any money considering I see all these cringe Disney park hoppers, plus size park hoppers, and these 600-pound women will go inside of Disney and spend $800 on food. I mean, the fact that they're hurting financially doesn't make sense. So, I mean, they are really being mismanaged. Are they being run by the federal government? I don't know, but, if Walt Disney saw those 600-pound women spend $1,000 in his park on food, and then he saw that they were losing money, he would be spinning in his grave. He wouldn't understand that.
Alex, I don't know if you know. I'm not sure if you know that you possibly have stumbled upon a revenue stream. Maybe they charge by the pound for the plus size park hoppers. I don't know. Just a thought. Chloe, is this kind of what we expect? Same question. Are we winning? Does this mean we won the culture war? Or is this kind of just a step in the right direction?
I'd say a step in the right direction. Honestly, I'm glad you asked this because I get frustrated a lot with conservatives, honestly, because, we're always talking about we see certain things happen and we jump to, yay, we won the culture war. And it's like, you guys, we have such a massive fight ahead of us. This should just be fueling our fight and showing us we're stepping in the right direction here. Not that it's over, it's far from over. Alex, that was hilarious. I mean, I think it's interesting also, we see all these Disney adults, honestly, and it's like, what is happening to the adults in America? Why are we so childish? Honestly, I think it's great to have, to love your childhood. But when it comes to this point in life, it's like, why do we have all these plus size adults, just binging Disney? It's very interesting to me. And I think that that's one thing in the culture war, though, honestly, that we still have these people who, want to be there and who want to, spend their day eating churros on with, Mickey Mouse ears on at like 30 plus years old. That's concerning to me. I think that's a sign that in our culture, we need to take more steps beyond just saying Disney go broke in some way, to really take back our culture.
Yeah, have kids, and you will not have time to go eat churros with Mickey Mouse ears at Disneyland, or maybe once a year, and the priority will be your kid.